Hello and welcome to Module 7 of Urban Planning. In this module, we shall be looking at urban planning draft and spatial design. That is from vision to blueprint, then to build form. The module content that we should be looking at in this module include types of urban plan, vis-a-vis master plan, structure plan, and layout plan. We'll also look at urban plan draft, vis-a-vis the preparation and the presentation. We'll also look at zoning, that is land use planning and density control. We will now further look at urban design principle as well as the use of geographical information system CAD in urban planning draft. We will now finally look at approval process and urban plan implementation before we now draw our conclusion. Let us begin with the introduction, which based on why do we need plan and draft. Planning is more than ideas. It needs a visual and actionable form. Therefore, urban plan translates policies into spatial strategies for growth. It is also entailed that technical drafts are the precise, legal, and communicable blueprint for that strategies. Then spatial design ensures the final outcome is functional, equitable, and livable. Therefore, this model is your guide to types, preparation, tools, and implementation of urban plan. Having known that, let us look at the three-tiered planning hierarchy. That is how these planning are arranged in a hierarchical form, ranging from master plan, structure plan, and layout plan. Plan exists at different scales, with each with a specific role. Now let us look at the master plan, which is the comprehensive plan. The scale is that it involves the entire city and region. The horizon is that the plan cover for 20 to 30 years. Then what is it? It is a long-term vision that sets broad land use pattern, major infrastructure, corridors, and city-wide policy. The analogy here is that it is the city's constitution. Now, structure plan, on the other hand, is a strategic plan. The scale is that it covers district, corridor, or growth area. The horizon ranges from 10 to 15 years. What is it? Is that it is the strategic framework that translates the plan, the master plan, into a spatial framework for a specific area. It's also defined growth center and primary network. The analog of structural plan is that it is the district business plan. The third hierarchy is the layer plan, which is the detailed plan. The scale is that it involves the neighborhood and block plot. The horizon is that it is immediate implementation, that it is involved with immediate implementation. So what is it? It is the executable blueprint that shows exact plot boundaries, road width, utility lines, and building setbacks. The analogy is that it is the construction ready site plan. So these are the hierarchical structure of urban plan. Now let us look at that's preparing an urban plan draft. That is the 5-step process that involved in the preparation of urban plan draft. That is from data to draft. The first step is collection of data and analysis. Here, you gather your base map, demograph, environmental studies, infrastructural inventories. It also involves the use of SWOT analysis, which involve the analysis of strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats that exist, as well as the use of political analysis, that pestle analysis, which involve the use of political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental forces that influences the plan. Number two step is goal setting and visioning. Here you define your goal in a clear, measurable objective with community input. That is, the community or the stakeholders should be involved. Here it answers the question of what do we want our city to be? How do we want this our city to look like? Number three process or stage is generating the alternatives. Here you create multiple spatial scenario, like example, compact versus dispersed growth. You now select the best among the alternative. Number four stage is evaluation and selection. Here you now assess the alternative against criteria vis-a-vis the cost, sustainability, and equitable before you now select the preferred option. Then the last stage is the drafting. At this stage, you now translate the choosing option into plan graphics, map, and supporting text. So these are the stages involved in the planning process. Having done that, let us look at presenting the plan in a clarity form, which involve communicating your understanding and buy-in effective presentation tools. So some of the tools used is land use and zoning map, which entails color-coded, clear legend. Number two ways of presenting is cross-section and 3D visualization, which shows the feel of the space. Number three method of presenting the plan is chart and infographics, which involve summarizing your data and your impact. Then number four, the last, is planning the report, which provides the narrative and justification. Then the golden rule for presentation include one, know your audience, which could be technical or public audience. Number two, use visual hierarchy to guide the eye. Number three, include a clear scale, not arrow and legend. Then number four, support graphic with concise and plain language text. So these are the golden rule for plan presentation. Having done that, let us look at the key tools which involve zoning, land use, and destiny control, which entails regulating what and how much. These are the primary implementation tools of any plan. One, zoning. What it does, zoning divide the city into use districts like residential city, commercial city, industrial city, or mixed use city. So zoning is a very important tool that used to divide city into different components. Why does it matter? It prevents incompatible uses. For example, a factory next to the school, so it prevents incompatible and conflict uses. So factory next to school is not allowed. So it divides a city into different layers. Number two tool is land use planning. What it does, it is the strategic allocation of land for different activities based on demand and sustainability. Why does it matter? It ensures a balanced, functional city with parks, home, job, and services. Then number three, the last, is density control. What it does is that it regulates development intensity through rules like flood area ratio, FAR, that is total flood area divided by the total plot area. Then building height limit, that's density control, regulate building height limit. They will tell you the height of a building you must erect in a particular city. Then step back, which involves distance from boundary. So it will not involve how the distance between your house and a particular boundary. Why does it matter? It manages infrastructural load, prevent overcrowding, and shape urban cities. Having known that, let us look at urban design principle, which is shaping livable spaces. It involves beyond zoning, which is the quality of space. Therefore, urban design applies human scale principle to create inviting, functional places. The core principles of urban design include one, connectivity and walkability. Connectivity and walkability state that a fine-grained network of street and paths. So they should be an urban area should be designed in such a way that markets should be connected to where people are living and they should be walkable paths. Number two principle is mixed use development, which involve blending homes, shops, and offices to create 24/7 vitality of a town. So there should be mixed use development. Number three principle is human scale, which involve building height, street width, and details that feel compactable. Number four, safety and security. The urban area should be secured for the people living in it in form of eyes on the street through effective frontage and good lighting. Then number five is sustainability. There should be green infrastructure, climatic response design. Then number six, the last, there should be identity and legibility, which entails creating distinctive and memorable places. Therefore, a particular urban area must have an identity and legibility. The key goal is to move from just planning land use to designing a great places. Having known that, let us look at the digital power tool, that is Geographical Informational System and CAD, which is the modern planners toolkit. The Geographic Information System, GIS, what is it? It is a system for analyzing spatial data. Planning use involve overlay analysis. It is used for uh, flood zone and proposed development. It's also used for sustainability modeling, which entails finding the best site for a new park. It's also used for data visualization, which entails creating thematic maps, population density, and income. Then computer-aided design, which is CAD, is a software for precise technical drafting. It is used in planning as follows: creating detailed layout plan with exact dimension. It's also used to generate 2D and 3D model for visualization and engineering. The integration is that the ideal workflow analyzed in GSI leads to design in CAD, which results a preferred in both areas. Having known that, let us look at the approval process, that is making the plan a law, the journey that it passes through. A plan gains power when it is officially adopted. The typical statutory process include one, draft plan preparation, here by planning department and consultant. Then two, public participation and hearing, here the public will be involved. That is, it is mandatory for transparency and input. Then technical review involved by planning commissions and expert communities. Then number four stage is legislative adoption. Here, the approval is given by the legislative arm of government by the elected body like city council, state assembly, or national assembly. Then number five is official government gazette notification. Here, the plan is published and become a legally binding document in government newspaper. Key takeaway here is that public input is not just a box to click. It is essential for legitimacy and better outcome. Let us look at plan implementation from paper to reality, where the real work begins. Implementation mechanisms include regulatory tools, which enforce the plan through zoning bylaws, building code, and subdivision regulation. Here, the regulatory tool involve the use of zoning bylaws, building code, and subdivision regulation of government to make sure that the plan is being implemented. Number two is public investment, which guide growth by investing in road, utilities, and parks. Number three is financial tool, the use of development impact tax incentive, and land value capture to fund infrastructural facilities. Number five is phasing. Phasing involves prioritized project through a sequence action plan. Then monitoring and evaluation, which is M&E, involve tracks indicators like the use of acres of parkland per 1,000 people. So to monitor a particular place in urban area involve the use of track monitor, which involve uh, 1,000 people will be assigned to 1 acre of parkland. Then another monitoring scheme is the plan working. Therefore, monitoring and evaluation tells you and leading to necessary plan revision. Now let us look at a case study connecting the dots, which involve a new transit-oriented development district. The scenario here is that a city wants to develop a new district around a planned metro station. How more the 7 concepts will be applied here include: 1. Plan type. The plan type will be a structured plan for district feeding into city's master plan. So it will now range from a structured plan to a district plan that will be feeding into the city master plan. Then the preparation will involve data analysis on transit uh, uh, readership, housing demand, public workshop to set your goal. Then in the zoning area stroke density, it will involve a mix of use zoning with high FAR near the station to encourage density. Then the urban design will involve the principles of walkability. That is, it will ensure that there is a walkability within the urban area. Human scale and public plaza will be applied. Then the tool that will be used is geographic information system, which is used to analyze worksheet, computer-aided design to draft precise block layout. Then the final stage will be the approval and implementation stage, which involve public hearing, council adoption of the plan, and phase infrastructure rollout. In conclusion, the planners are designers and implementers. Your role in shaping space includes: you are not just a policymaker, you are also a spatial strategic and place maker. Master the hierarchy of plan and the tools such as zoning, design, geographic information system, computer-aided design to be effective. Remember, a beautiful draft means nothing without a robust approval process and a clear implementation path. The ultimate goal is to create plans that are visionary, legal, sound, technical, technically precise, and ultimately buildable. Thank you, and God bless you.